All right, big breaking news that's coming in right now. In trouble for Tamil Nadu Minister Ponmudi, who is a close aide of Chief Minister Stalin. The Madras High Court has now said that an FIR should be filed against the minister for his extremely lewd, vulgar, below-the-belt remarks that he'd made last week. He'd compared revered Hindu symbols to sex positions, and it triggered huge outrage. What did the DMK do? They removed him from his post in the party as Deputy General Secretary, and that was about it. He remains a minister in the Stalin cabinet. There was no action taken against him and no police action as well. And now the Madras High Court very clearly saying that he must face an FIR. They've given a deadline to the police, saying go ahead and file an FIR against him. The Madras High Court judge also in very, very strong remarks has said if there's a hate speech made by someone, it doesn't matter who that person is, take action the same way you would if he was a member of the opposition. But I want you to listen first to what Ponmudi said, for now with which he will face action.
நீ பார்த்து நீங்கள் சைவமா வைணவமா அப்படின்னு கேட்குது. அவனுக்கு ஒன்றும் புரியல. அவன் பணம் எவ்வளோ 5 கொடு 10 கொடுன்னு கேட்டான்னா ரைட்டு. என்னடா இங்கே வந்திருக்கிறோம் நாம ஒரு விலை மாதிரி வீட்டுக்கு நம்மளை சைவமா வைணவமான்னு கேட்குறாங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்டான். அந்த அம்மா சொல்லிச்சான், இன்னும் ஒன்றும் புரியலையே அப்படின்ட்டான். ஒன்றும் இல்லை, சைவம்னா இப்படி வைணவம்னா இப்படின்னுச்சான். ஒன்றும் புரியல. சைவம்னா இப்படி வைணவம்னா இப்படி. ஒன்றும் புரியல. என்னவா சொல்ற, இதுன்னா அது தெய்வம் இது தானே, அதில் என்ன இருக்கு அப்படின்னா, இல்லை சைவம்னா படுத்துக்கிறது, வைணவம்னா நின்னுங்கிறது.
Minister from the DMK government has the audacity to go up on stage and speak utter gross nonsense in front of hundreds of non-believers, especially belonging to the Periyarist movements. And he also had a laugh about his own gross comments. The DMK has sacked him from his party post, but that's just purely an eyewash. If the DMK has any spine, they should kick him out of the ministry. They should throw him out from the party itself. And for hurting the sentiments of crores of believers, this man should be put behind bars.
Anaga Keshav is joining us with more details on this. Anaga, a clear deadline being given by the Madras High Court saying go ahead and file an FIR against him, or we will take suo moto cognizance and ensure there's action against Minister Ponmudi. The reality is that this man is still a minister despite making the kind of comments that he did. This step now by the Madras High Court, will it ensure now pressure on the DMK to also remove him as a minister?
Well, of course, Akshita, in fact, pressure is mounting on the DMK to take sufficient action against Minister Ponmudi. In fact, there is also a PIL that's filed at the Madras High Court requesting for Ponmudi's disqualification for his derogatory statements against Shaivites, Vaishnavites and women in general. There is a PIL that's being registered and it will be heard in the upcoming days. Meanwhile, the Madras High Court has directed Tamil Nadu Police to file an FIR against Minister Ponmudi, and if failing to do so before April 23rd, the High Court will take suo moto cognizance of this case. So really the Madras High Court has taken the last straw and given a warning to the Tamil Nadu Police, stating that if you don't file an FIR, because it's been 5 days now, April 11th was the day when Ponmudi made that statement. The next day, 12th, was the when issue came out. It's been 5 days now. It's April 17th, and why no FIR against Ponmudi for the kind of vulgar comments? Was it because he's a minister? Is it because he's from the current ruling dispensation? What's the reason? That's the kind of cracking of whip that Madras High Court has taken up. In fact, they've also gone a step further and have stated that the law is the same for every single person in this country, whether you are in power or not. When the DMK can file cases against other people from the opposition or even common citizens, why is it that members from their own party are being let go, is what justice from the Madras High Court has also questioned. Thereby cracking the whip on the government, the High Court has directed for an FIR to immediately be registered, and if failing to do so, it will take suo moto cognizance.
So an FIR will have to be filed. It will be supremely brazen if the DMK, even at this point, doesn't act against Minister Ponmudi. Sure, they've removed him from a position of power in the party. But simply not enough. And what kind of a message are you sending across if this minister, after making these kind of crass, vulgar remarks, is a part of the cabinet, the core team of the Stalin government? We'll see what really happens and whether the government finally goes ahead and cracks the whip on Ponmudi. Thanks very much, Anaga, for joining us with those details.